Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and this is Ordinary Plant Girl. If you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video, and if you are returning, thank you so much for spending more of your time with me. So it's been a little bit hard to get motivated to do my planty things because we've just had the weirdest weather going on here in BC. So it's more like a turtle up in bed under the covers with a book and a cup of tea, or binge watching something. I have been not so much neglecting my plants, but just kind of doing things and not being worried about filming it. Now that we're into February though, I am feeling a little bit more motivated because spring is just around the corner and I have started to almost mass propagate. And my propagations are mostly being done to fill plants and make them bigger, because that is one of my goals this year, is just to grow my plants and have fuller pots of them, because most of the plants that I do buy have been either small or they have been cuttings. So today, it's going to be kind of a plant chore day. I'm going to show you I'm chopping up everything. So what you're actually going to see is plants that you don't normally see on my channel or in my Instagram that have been struggling, and now I have decided that I'm just going to try and start from scratch. But before I get into that, I did want to say a big thank you to Lauren at North Shore Tropicals. She had to come across my video about the gigas that I had gotten from her, and how when I had opened up the package, just the leaves fell off. I am currently trying to save it. I have one leaf left, and if you followed my progress with my baby gloriosum, you would know that that started out with the tiniest little thing that I didn't think was going to do anything. So I'm hoping that the gigas will survive. It's like in intense plant hospitalization. Anyway, I digressed. She saw that video and she actually offered to replace that plant for me. And that was an amazing thing that she didn't have to do. I was, I understood that some things happen in shipping. And, currently I do still have the plant. It's just still kind of in that little balance where we don't know if it's going to make it. So Lauren did end up replacing the plant for me. We did discuss it back in December, but decided to wait until after the new year and everything settled down a little bit before I got it. And I also purchased a plant from their restock, which I didn't even expect to get, but I'm so happy that I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the plant that she replaced it with. I did get to choose the plant, and I was very excited for this. So, where are you? I replaced the gigas with this little baby here. So this is an Epipremnum skeleton key. I love my I can never say that. My Epipremnum panatum, which I also got from North Shore Tropicals, which sits over here in this corner and is one of my focus plants for the year. Trying to grow that one. So this is the skeleton key, and I'm so excited to see these leaves change into that classic key shape that they get. So thank you so much, Lauren, for doing that. It was completely unnecessary, but I appreciate it so much. And I'm already so in love with this. I've had it, it'll be a week tomorrow in my care, so I think in about another week I'll probably pot it up, and we're going to put it on a stake, just like the Epipremnum panatum, and we're going to see how it grows. Now the other plant that I got is this little baby here, and this is the Philodendron Majestic. I don't know if I can get it to focus because we're still trying to focus on my face. So there we go. So this is the newest leaf here. And these two gorgeous, gorgeous leaves, and it's got a, oops, just that growth point right there. Focus, focus, focus. Well, you'll see it. I don't know what's happening. I'll put a clearer picture of it in. Anyway, I am really, really excited about this one too. I am currently looking for a Splendid, which I'm hoping she will have on her site again soon that I can purchase. But again, I digress. It's so pretty. I didn't expect it to be this pretty. But I just picked this up too, and I'm so excited to have it. So it kind of wasn't your typical unboxing, but that's okay. I did want to share that with you guys before I start transitioning them into different mediums and stuff like that. So, with that being said, we are going to get right on into the plant chores, and I did have a list here somewhere. Don't know where I put it, but today is probably going to consist of chopping a lot of things up. We're going to see maybe potting up some propagations as well. You know, we'll see what we get into as we go along. So let's go get some chores done. Okay, so before I move on into the chores, I just wanted to take a quick glance over here at my Epipremnum pinnatum and see just how she is doing. Not attached to the stake yet, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. As long as she's got something to climb, I'm okay with it. So, a couple of the plants that we will be chopping up today will be over here. This is my red emerald that has been struggling for so long. I think I'm going to just chop it up and start over because I get frustrated with the lack of progress, and it's been a while. I've had this plant almost 2 years and we are having trouble. Thrips was also an issue, but it currently does not have thrips, and it does have right in here, there is a new leaf that is trying to come out. We do have this little side branch, whoops, not like you can see it. We do have that little side branch right there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then there is a leaf currently that is forming right here. There's a leaf forming in here, which we just don't want to focus for some reason. Okay, a plant of mine, another one that you never really see, which you won't really see much of right now because, again, we're having focusing issues. There we go. Is my Philodendron Bipedifolium. So I actually recently just took off the last leaf there, and I think that I'm just going to chop it up into wet sticks. It has struggled. I've had this one for almost 2 years as well, and it does not want to grow. So this is also on the list. This here was one of my Rojo Congos. It was the last one I purchased, and it just happened to drop all of his leaves, and now I just have this super thick chunk. So I'm going to see what I can do about, oh, it feels pretty squishy though. It feels pretty soft. Oh no, it's super hollow and squishy there. Well, I guess that's just not gonna happen. Bye-bye, little Rojo Congo. I'm glad that I have 2 other Rojos. Okay, so I didn't film it, and I should have. I was kind of just playing around, and I pulled this out of the dirt. Now, the top part of it, which you can't see, the top part of it here fell right off. It's all like gross and soft in there. And then when I pulled the rest of it out of the dirt, let's see if we can get this better. When I pulled the rest of it out of the dirt, I noticed that there is, I don't know if it's salt or mold around the roots. Now, the interesting thing is that some of the roots are still really, really healthy. So, as I squeeze down this part is firm. So what I'm gonna try and do is I think I'm gonna try and cut the rot off of here. I'll have to get my tools and stuff, but I'm going to actually see if I might be able to save this, because that would be amazing. As you can see, because it was a rojo, it was in a 10-inch pot, I did put it in a 14-inch pot, which was seriously unnecessary. But there is no root rot. Like this root here is still super healthy. The roots are healthy. So I think I'm just going to try and get rid of this. And we're going to see if I can save it. See, here is must have been the original chunk, and then this portion grew out and gave us the rojo. So I'm thinking, okay, I don't know if you can see those, but can you see that node right there? And there is another one right here. I think I'm going to see if I can activate them. So, that being said, I am just going to that root system looks okay. So you know what? I am going to cut. Oh, okay. I'm okay experimenting with this because I do have 2 other rojo congos. So let's see what we can do. I don't know if you can see where I'm making this cut. So I'm going to cut it right here. And there, look at that. See, that's beautiful. I cut through a node. Damn it. I cut through a node right here, cut it right in half, but I do still have this node here, this which looks like a shoot that was trying to grow, and there is actually another node down here, so there's 3 that I can work with. And there is this entire root ball over here. So I'm going to try and clean this up a little bit, and we're going to try and grow a new rojo. Now as for this, since I chopped through that node, I don't think I have got anything else here to work with. I don't think so. So with that being said, I still can't believe I chopped that node in half. I might try to clean this up a little bit and see if there's anything else that I can salvage, but I doubt it. So that means that this is what we're working with right here. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to put this in sphagnum moss because that is what I have the best luck with when it comes to rehabbing. We'll see. This is pretty much all of the roots that I have to deal with. Some of them are still coming off. It's fine. I'll make sure that's all cleaned up. And before I put this in sphagnum moss, I am going to cut up the other two plants that I wanted to cut up today as well. Now you can see that I'm sitting on my bed. Okay, so for my red emerald here, this leaf here is just tragic. I think I'm going to, well, this one isn't even touching the moss pole, but I'm going to leave this one in the pot, and it's actually trying to push out a new leaf. And let me see where I am going to chop this. Okay. So I'm going to leave this one here as well. So it's just going to be this branch here. And you can see that I already cut it off. Maybe. I already cut it once before. But now we're going to do it again. Okay. I want to make sure that I get... So there is a node down here. Okay. There's a node right here. And then there's a really long internodal spacing here. So I think I'm just going to bite the bullet. I don't know how easy it will be for me to find another one of these if I need to. But I'm going to. Okay. So this is just my alcohol spray. So it does have alcohol and Castile soap in there as well. It's not pure alcohol, but it hasn't hurt my plants to use it that way. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to cut you right there. All right. So this is the piece that I cut off. We're going to put, now this pole is way too big, but still there is a new leaf coming here and there's a leaf working its way out here. So that is, oh geez. So I just noticed, and I'm totally going to mess this up, but this one here, oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, if you're going to be able to see it. Let's see. So, no, you can't. Damn it. See behind this one? Oh, okay, so you can kind of see part of it. You can see a little red stem down here, and it's actually growing into the moss pole, which is not a good thing. So I'm thinking then maybe my moss pole is not necessarily needed right now because you are shorter now. All right. Oh, now you can see it better. So it's not a root, that is a leaf that will eventually come out of there. So I'm super happy. Hopefully it comes out. I am going to have to cover cover that root that I just messed up this whole plant's life just now. So, oh, this doesn't even, is this even rooted in? Oh my goodness. All of this is just sitting on the top of the soil? Really? No wonder it's taking it so long to do anything. Okay. Oh boy. I've got quite the little thing going on here now. I was not expecting that. Okay, so these roots are a little dried up. That explains why this one has been not growing the way it should. And yeah, those, I'm so glad I checked now. So now those roots, they feel pretty dry. Great. You know what that means. Looks like I'm rebooting this one too. Of course. That would just be exactly what I didn't want to happen that now I'm gonna have to deal with. Perfect. Well, that was the point of this, right? I was cutting it up, trying to make it grow better. Now I know, whoops, now I know why it's not growing as well as it should be. And I'm actually going to try and put this piece in perlite, I think. These two can go in sphagnum. Maybe I'll put both of these in perlite and see if that works. I'll try that. And they both have new leaves. That's so sad. Okay. And then I've got 2 wet sticks. Perfect. Okay, so this is what my red emerald is left with, and hopefully it doesn't hate me too much for destroying it. I'm gonna try and do a little cosmetic surgery on this one here, and then I will be back with my Bipedifolium that I'm going to chop up. Okay, and now we are back with the last one. And this is my really, really sad Bipedifolium. So sad. And I just actually noticed that the one good leaf I had on it is now turning yellow. So, we're going to figure out what is going on here. Why can't I find, there it is. And you know, at least for the Bipedifolium, it did only cost me about $10. So I mean, that was a good thing. My moss balls are super crispy because I'm really bad with moss balls. Okay. So, oh, and this one's starting to grow. It's activated 2 growth points. Shoot. Maybe I should just leave you. This little one here, I noticed, was trying to push out a leaf, and it apparently dried off and died, and I didn't notice. that tells you how much attention I pay to the Bipedifolium. And that's like really bad plant parenting, I guess. But if I'm honest about it, the Bipedifolium was just something when I got it, because I've had this almost 2 years, can you tell? When I got it, I was excited about it. I had never heard of it before. For me back then, I had never heard of it, and I got it as a cutting, and it was a really long, lanky cutting, which I had to chop down, and it just never recovered after that. So you know what? We're just gonna try and rehab it, maybe. If there's a node here, I don't know. There might be one behind that leaf, but I kind of don't want to cut that leaf off yet. So I'm going to try and rehab it, and we'll see. I mean, if all else fails, it's just not going to grow. So you can join the rehab crew over here. And just so you can see kind of what's going on over there, I've got my whole little thing here. Okay, now put my glasses back on. Now what do I do with this? Maybe I should just chop the whole thing. Well, let me check the roots and we'll see where to go. Oh, they're healthy. And I just pulled them all out of there, but they're healthy. I don't see any root rot. I don't see any narrowing roots. No, they're all healthy. Okay. So maybe what I'll do then is maybe I will put this a little deeper in the pot. Yeah, maybe. Stick it right down in there. And hope that I didn't mess this one up too badly, which I feel like I did. But that's okay. Just because it's got those two itty bitty, there's a little leaf and there's a node activated there, and there is a little node activated right there. So I guess I'm gonna give it a chance. Okay, so that leaves me with, if I can get them all of these guys. So I'm gonna go get my propagation stuff, which if I was smart, I would have had here and ready already, but I didn't. So I'm gonna grab that and we will get these guys ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna put my wet sticks in here. Here is the tiny little piece. This is what I have left of my gigas. Just that tiny leaf. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my red emerald wet sticks and I'm just gonna stick them right in there. I'm just going to stick those two together because they're buddies. Okay. Ooh. Now I think I'm going to put this piece in perlite. Oh, I do have a tiny Scindapsus wet stick here. Super tiny. I'm just going to toss it in there because I just want to see if it'll grow. So throw that in there. Now, that leaves the, oh, there's this, yeah, you can't go in there. So that's going to leave the 2 Rojo Congo pieces, the 2, I only have 1 Bipedifolium piece. Okay, these 2 are also red emeralds, and then my 1 Bipedifolium little experiment. Okay, so those guys are in here. I'm just going to cover that up. So there are my red emeralds. Those are the 2 leaf cuttings. Well, not leaf cuttings, but cuttings that have leaves that are going to grow out of them. Now the rojos. Okay. Okay, I ran out of moss. So what I'm going to try and do is I am going to try and use Coco Coir. You can't see anything in there. Oh, sort of. There we go. And Cocoa Husk. And we're going to see if that works. Downwards. Okay, so there we go. We've got Rojo Congo there, and one in there. And then we've got the red emeralds in there, and the Bipedifolium in Perlite. And we've got a couple of wet sticks over here, and that's it. I think we are done our plant chores for today. Okay guys, well that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you are all safe and well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.